Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. And this afternoon I want to come to y'all with a video talking about Donald Trump's press conference on Charlottesville protests, how it turned violent and how his speech is full of shit, and how he did not call out white supremacists. And when I saw the press conference with Donald Trump, I find it to be so fucking amazing how he took all motherfucking day for him to come out and even say something. Then at the same time, when I saw his speech, it sounded so much like a goddamn third grader could have actually wrote and said that goddamn speech. Right, then third of all, what I found it to be real funny is that he did not call out none of the white supremacists. Why? Because a lot of those white supremacists, as a matter of fact, all those white supremacists, they are actually on Trump's team. They back him, and mind you, Trump actually backed them as well. Because a couple of months ago, he actually signed an executive order, if not, I believe something, to where as though he took the white supremacists off of the watch terror list. He took all the malicious, all the white supremacists off of the watch terror list. And that's part of the reason why he did not call them out, because they are on Trump's team and they back him up. And when I was looking at the press conference, man, you could tell but it was already scripted. It was a bunch of bullshit. It was just a fucking disgrace. I seen him, how he tap danced around the goddamn question. Even in New York Times, I'm talking about, even the New York Times has actually came out and criticized him and saying Trump did not, Trump is being criticized for not calling out the white supremacists. Because if you ask me, white supremacists, dealing with white supremacy is domestic terrorism. They were really quick to call Black Lives Matter a terrorist group. Now, mind you, I really don't agree with everything that they say, but they were so quick to call them the new KKK. They were calling them, they actually called them terrorists and all that. Do I agree with some of the efforts out there, what they did? Absolutely not. But do I agree with them protesting? Absolutely. They did not call them thugs. They did not call them savages. They did not call them crooks, thieves, and criminals. And at the same time, somebody from the GOP said he's absolutely right. Trump needs to call out these white supremacists. Because anytime you're going to go over there, I'm talking about you're going to have a march the night before and you're going to walk around with torches. That, you know what I mean, that is nothing but, you know what I mean, that is what they did back in the day during the Inquisition, and even what they doing, even what they did during slavery, because mind you, his father was a fucking Nazi. Did y'all know that? Yes, Trump's father was a Nazi. He was a Klan member, and that's part of the reason why he did not call out none of these white supremacists. Because I'm going to say it again, to the motherfuckers over there in the alt-right, white supremacy is terrorism. It is domestic terrorism, and it is evil. And Donald Trump should be held accountable for not calling out the white supremacists. But if not, y'all call them out. And at the same time, I'm going to call them out. And like I said, I did see a lot of white people that was out there, you know, counter protesting against them. And at the same time, I actually applaud them for what they're doing. I saw some of our people out there, even I feel as though they should not be out there doing it. But, you know what I mean, y'all show your resistance and I give y'all the credit. Because anytime you're going to have people that's going to be crashing into protesters around 50 to 60 miles an hour, to me, that's what I call an act of terrorism. And for Donald Trump to not call them out, to me, that is a fucking, that is a motherfucking embarrassment, and that is a goddamn disgrace. Because the speech that I heard yesterday, it was just full of shit. It was not from his heart. You can tell that Donald Trump was forced to do that press conference. You can tell somebody wrote that for him, because you can even hear it in your voice. You can even hear it in his voice that he was full of shit. He all talking about, yeah, we all Americans first. We gotta come together. We gotta, you know, do something about this. It's really bad. All the hatred and the bigotry. No, motherfucker, that's what you want. You feel me? This whole goddamn campaign was built on white nationalism and white supremacy. And he has literally, I'm talking about, galvanized a lot of these racist white people and a lot of these white supremacists up in this white supremacist groups. He has gave them the green light to do out there, go out there and do pretty much racial terrorism, and they call it hate speech patriotism. To me, which is a bunch of bullshit. And like I said, if y'all just take a look at this motherfucking speech, you can tell it was just so full of shit. He did not mean it. And when somebody asked him about the white supremacists, he walked off. What does that tell you? You already know those white supremacists are on his goddamn team. And a lot of them are policemen. They are lawyers. They are loan officers. They are judges. They are policemen. They are firemen. You gotta understand something. The fucking hood is off. The hoods are off right about now. And if you ask me, he ain't nothing but a new motherfucking Hitler. So you best believe, man, we better keep our eyes and our ears open, because after what I saw in Charlottesville, it's only the beginning. And for Donald Trump to not criticize them, it's a goddamn disgrace. You know, so I had to put together this video up on that, you know, share my thoughts up on it, shed some light up on this topic. I always appreciate the love, and y'all can keep on liking and subscribing to my channel. I always appreciate the love, and this is B Miles coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.